Okay, today I'm going to be seeing if a hydraulic press can trigger Tannerite to explode. And if it doesn't explode in the hydraulic press, then we're gonna have some fun with it and put a bunch of Tannerite in a microwave and shoot it, and then we'll see an explosion. So in this video, I'm going to be using Tannerite, talking about some of the chemistry behind it, and trying some stuff that Tannerite isn't meant to be used for. So don't do what I'm doing, don't try this at home. So Tannerite is what's called a binary explosive. It means you need to add two components together to make it explode. So this component here, it has a lot of stuff in it, but mainly it's ammonium nitrate, which is essentially fertilizer. And this here is aluminum powder. So you mix the aluminum powder and the ammonium nitrate. So ammonium nitrate by itself is also explosive, but it's not really easy to explode. It explodes in large quantities. If you try to heat it up on its own, nothing really happens. It just kind of decomposes into ammonia. It doesn't really continue to generate enough heat to keep the explosion happening or even continue to burn, and so it just kind of fizzles out. Unless you have it in large quantities. Some of the biggest explosions that have happened in history have happened from ammonium nitrate. So actually the biggest non-nuclear explosion that ever occurred was ammonium nitrate in 1947 aboard a French vessel called the SS Grand Cap. The shockwave from it was felt nearly 100 miles away, killing at least 581 people and leveling at least 1,000 buildings on land. But it's not really known why those explosions happen, because if you try to detonate ammonium nitrate by itself, it doesn't work. But if you add a catalyst, like this aluminum powder here, then you can get it to explode. The aluminum powder acts as a fuel and a catalyst, so it catalyzes the reaction to happen quicker. But a key ingredient that you need even after these components are mixed together is a shock wave. So you need a bullet going at least 2,000 feet per second in order to create the pressure high enough to generate the reaction that starts the explosion. And then once that reaction triggers, it triggers the rest of the ammonium nitrate to react and explode also. So what I wanted to test today is to see if I can get the nitrate to react just due to the high pressures of the hydraulic press. So what I'm going to do is try a little bit of Tannerite in my hydraulic press. The reason I'm going to use a little bit is that the entire pressure from the hydraulic press will be concentrated in one spot, so it will give it maximum pressure. And also, I don't want to kill myself. Just a little bit of this powder here. Mix it together. So my hydraulic press can put out around 40,000 pounds of force. And so what I want to do is concentrate all of that force. And so I have here just a neodymium magnet. In a previous experiment, I've shown that the neodymium magnet won't break in the hydraulic press. It just dents into the steels. They're pretty tough. So I'm going to use this essentially as my head of my hydraulic press, a tiny head, and I'm going to concentrate all of the 40,000 pounds. That'll give it the best chance of explosion. So with the square area of this small head here, it's equivalent to around 50,000 psi, so around 50,000 pounds per square inch. Okay, Tannerite in a hydraulic press. 3, 2, 1. Whoa. Okay, it's sinking into the press. Do I dare reach in here and release it? Huh, let's see what that looks like. Okay, so no explosion. Looks like it started denting into this hardened steel here. So it for sure got crushed here. I can actually see the grains of ammonium nitrate that got crushed there. So you can see one there, one there, one there. So that means one of two things. Either even this extremely high pressure wasn't enough to trigger this reaction to happen, or you don't need just high pressures, but you need high pressure and temperature. So when a bullet hits the Tannerite, it generates both of them. It generates a shock wave of extremely high pressure and extremely high temperature. and that's enough to catalyze the reaction. But in the hydraulic press, since there's not a lot of deformation happening, there's actually not a lot of heat generated. Heat only comes when there's bending metals and a lot of friction happening in the hydraulic press, but this was just crushing down these pellets, so not a lot of heat generated. So now, since we didn't get a real explosion in the hydraulic press, how about we make a real explosion happen with some Tannerite in a microwave? Okay, I'm here with my friend Tim. We're at his house. We've got some land out here. We're gonna be exploding some Tannerite in a microwave. Okay, 2 pounds of Tannerite in the microwave. That's where we need to hit. Okay, ready. Hey everyone, thanks for watching another video. I hope you learned something from this. If you have any suggestions for me that you'd like me to try, let me know in the comments section. And if you're not subscribed yet, remember to hit that subscribe button and hit that bell for the latest video when it comes out. And also, if you have any questions that you want to ask in the comments section, I'll try to answer them if I can, and I'll see you next time.